Alright, so does anyone know what the cannabis plant is? Another name for it is marijuana or hemp. So let me just tell you what it is. It is a plant that has been renewable, sustainable resource that's been talked about for years. I think marijuana or cannabis should be legalized. Why? Because there's lots of beneficial reasons for it. For example, did you know the cannabis plant has been researched to treat ADD, asthma, cancer, tremors, migraines, Parkinson's disease, and even treat your weak immune system? And I'll explain what that AB5 is in a minute. Did you also know that you can use hemp to make paper? I know it sounds crazy. Okay, hemp. Okay, so the process of making paper out of trees is a longer process. Uses more chemicals, uses more energy. So if you use hemp, you use less energy, less chemicals, which is good for the environment. And overall, hemp grows faster. You can harvest in 120 days instead of trees, which take tens and thousands of years to form and grow and etc. Did you know you can make plastic out of hemp? Well, you can. See, 85% of plastics is made of cellulose. Cellulose. That's a substance needed for plastic. And 85% of that comes from hemp. So that's a good thing. So you can use hemp easier and better than just by normally using other materials for plastic. Foods. Let me just explain about foods. You can cook hemp and marijuana type of foods. For example, special brownies, special cookies. I'm not gonna say what's in it. Anyways, by eating these kind of special ingredient foods, it can help lower your blood pressure, improve your organ functions, improve immune system, increase your metabolism rate, reduce menstrual cramps, reduce/treat hair conditioning, and what they have inside them is something called flax seeds. If you don't know what flax seeds are, they're like little seeds, and they have all the essential needs you need in your body. And if you consume that, that's good for you. There's also lots of other things inside of cannabis that's being used. Like, for example, did you know fabric was made out of hemp and marijuana plant? Did you know you can use hemp for marijuana? You can use hemp for agricultural reasons. You can use it for spiritual reasons. For example, there's a group of people they make a religion out of hemp, smoking hemp. Yep, I know it's hard to believe, but they do that. And there's also body and beauty type stuff, like hemp products such as shampoo and conditioning hemp shampoo and conditioning really treats your hair, and fixes it. And if you have any more questions, you can go to momsformarijuana.com. They have all the information I just told you and more. Not only they give you lists of food, sometimes they give you recipes, sometimes they give you more information about where you can find plastic hemp and etc. And if you're curious about medical reasons, then you can visit patientsformedical.world.com. 4 with the number 4. What this is technically it's a place that tells you what cannabis can treat, what kind of medical conditions they can treat, and etc. And then the last website is cmcr.ucsd.com. What that stands for is Center for Medical Cannabis Research. See, this is a place where they research about the cannabis, what it can do, how it helps the human body. People are finding ways of how to treat cancer and cure cancer, and I think it should be legalized. I don't know about you. Think about it like this: if you legalize it, the consumers now know what's in it. They can read the ingredients. There's nothing specially added in there that makes it worse, or etc. And just to recap everything, I'd just like to say, I think marijuana should be legalized. There's lots of beneficial reasons. You can eat it. You can use it for clothes. You can use it for paper. I think it's a good idea.